What's good, fellas? This is Trey, and the topic of this presentation is how to manifest your ideal type of women into your life. All right. So, I'm basically going to give you the exact steps that I take whenever I have a specific dating life condition that I want to manifest, that I want to attract. These are the exact steps I take to make that happen, right? Because sometimes goals change. Sometimes I may want a rotation. Sometimes I may want a certain type of girl in my life. Whatever the situation is, there's a way to manifest it. I don't sit down and hope and pray for it. I actually take specific actions that pretty much guarantee that I will get that result as long as I stay consistent and believe that it will happen no matter what, right? So here's the steps that I take. The first thing I do is I get very clear on what it is that I want. Because in order to manifest something, you have to know exactly what it is and you have to communicate that to the universe, right? You have to essentially attract what you want, but you have to know what you want, or else you will get, some random result. You have to know specifically what you want. And the way how I do this is I literally get out a notebook and I write down what I want. And I write it down. I don't limit or filter, the thoughts that are coming in my head. I write it all down. And then I look at it and I see how it makes me feel. If it feels right, if it feels like this is the goal I want to achieve, then that's the goal I go for. But if it doesn't feel right, I may keep writing or keep thinking about it until I get clear on what it is exactly I want. And the thing is, you don't want to filter or doubt your goal. You want to write it down exactly the way how you see it, the way how you vision it. Because if you see it and you visualize it and you believe it's possible, it can happen, right? Like if you can think of something, you've already created it. You have to understand, we have the metaphysical world and the physical world. The physical world is what we can touch, see, feel, smell, that. The metaphysical world is what we can visualize. When we close our eyes, when we think about it and visualize it, we can see it. So it's still real, it's just not in the physical world yet. So once you have this understanding, all you have to do is get that result or that condition from the metaphysical world into the physical world. And that's what manifestation is. So how do you do this? You get clear on what it is you want, you put it down on paper, and you commit yourself to this goal. Commit yourself to achieving and manifesting this result, this condition. And you don't stray or deviate or make excuses or lower the goal or change the goal or let somebody talk down on your goal. None of that. You choose a goal and you commit to it 110%. Not 100%, 110%. That means you're willing to do whatever it takes to achieve that goal. But you build it up. Yeah, you don't all of a sudden get them super courageous and super powerful and start taking action. No, you have to build it up. That's how I do it. I build it up. So I write down the goal, get clear on it. I understand that, okay, I visualize it and I understand, okay, it's in the metaphysical world. Now I have to manifest it into the physical world. And then I write down why I want this goal. What is my why? Why do I want to achieve this result? Why do I want this specific woman, right? Why do I want to have a rotation? Why do I want a girlfriend? Why do I want my dream girl? Whatever it is, write it down. Why? What is the feeling you're looking for? How does it feel? Imagine you've created this result into the physical world. How would you feel, right? Write down the feeling. Write down the actions. What actions do I need to take to create this result? What actions, what behaviors do I need to have? What kind of being do I need to be? What kind of man do I need to be to achieve this result? Maybe find some people who have achieved this result. Look at what they're doing. Look at their actions, reverse engineer and see. Because you're not going to get that result by staying the same. Not going to happen. You're going to have to change. You're going to have to improve and get better as a man, right? So you write it down. You write down the actions you're going to have to take, what you're going to have to do. Then you write down what are some actions you can take right now, right? Because, for example, let's say you want to attract, your specific woman. Let's say you you're thinking in your head, okay, I want to attract a Brazilian brunette, 5'7", around 5'7"-ish, amazing body, beautiful smile, whatever, right? Intelligent, submissive, feminine, whatever, like in detail, write it down. Now, okay, that's what I want. Now you ask yourself, okay, what kind of man do I have to be to attract that girl? What kind of actions do I have to take to attract that girl? Do I need to go and do some cold approaches on a consistent basis? Do I need to go to a certain place where these girls frequent? Do I need to get a better understanding of female psychology? Because maybe I do get in front of these girls, but when I get in front of them, I don't know what to do, right? Do I need to work on my game? Do I need to work on my social skills? Like what you have to get real with yourself. Like, what do I need to do? Because you can manifest this result in the physical world, but you just have to take responsibility, right? You have to take responsibility and understand that there's a beingness you have to become to achieve this result. Okay? So that's the first thing you got to understand. Now, once we've done all that, basically like the journal work, it's like, okay, you also want to add visualizations as a daily routine, right? You want to write down your goal as if it's already happened. I am so happy and grateful that I have attracted ... whatever the goal is. I am so happy and grateful that I have attracted a rotation of 3 beautiful women who I connect with and who help me, who I vibe well with, and who I can evolve with, right? I'm just, using an example. But the point is you write it as if it's already happened, and you write it how you would like it to happen, and then you visualize it. You close your eyes, you visualize it. I actually do visualizations, and then I do, it's like a meditation, like a guided meditation, right? Basically, a guided meditation that relates to that goal. So for example, if you need more confidence to achieve that goal, I would do a guided meditation on confidence. If you need to be more disciplined to achieve that goal, I do a guided meditation on discipline. If you need to raise your income to achieve that goal, I do guided meditation on raising my income, right? So I basically do meditations that will allow me to get into the frequency to attract that result and manifest it, because it's energy. The metaphysical world is all about energy, and where your energy goes, where your focus goes, that's where energy flows, right? So that's where things start being manifested and created. When you focus on something over and over and over and over and over again consistently, you'll put energy into it, you'll start getting creative, things will start happening, the universe will start bringing opportunities, resources to you so you can achieve that goal. But you have to stick with it. That's the key thing. You cannot change your goal, you cannot limit yourself, you cannot allow your doubts to conflict with your ability to act and stay consistent. You have to be disciplined, right? So affirmation is another powerful thing. There's this YouTube channel, is called, I believe it's called Alpha Affirmations. You should check it out. There's some great powerful affirmations that will help you get in the mindset necessary to stay consistent with your goals and persevere so you can achieve your goals. All right. So once you understand that, you did the journal work, you understand that you need to visualize and consistently write your goal down every day. You need to be taking specific actions towards that goal every single day, every single day, okay? Why does it need to be every day? Because there's a beingness that you're creating. There's a certain character that you need to become in order to create that result. And you are your actions. So you are your behavior. You are your thoughts. So every single day counts. Every single day, think of every day as a lifetime. Every day is your life. There's no days off, right? If anything, maybe there's a day where you will take more action towards your goal than others. That's understandable. But you don't have a day where you just say, I'm not doing shit. Why? That's your life. You could die that day. You know what I mean? Why would you? And if it's a goal that is not inspiring and you're not passionate enough about it to want to move towards it every day, then it's probably not the right goal. Because the right goal is something that you believe in, that you want to pursue every single day, that you can't wait until you achieve it, right? I always say, you know, enjoy the process, but there's also this part of you that's like, man, I can't wait to achieve the goal. That you can have that energy. That's good energy. That's forward moving energy. That's going to push you forward. But also understand you need to enjoy the process, right? Enjoy every moment along the journey. So literally, this is what I do, and I break it up into 21-day segments and reassess my goal. So I set my goal, and then I do a 21-day commitment towards the goal, and I make sure I do take specific actions towards my goal every single day. I meditate and visualize every single day. I write my goal down every single day for 21 days straight. Then after those 21 days, I look, did I achieve my goal? I ask myself, did I achieve my goal? If I didn't achieve my goal, I look at the actions that I've taken. I look at my journal, I look at what I've written down, and I see, okay, why didn't I achieve my goal? What can I do better? What changes can I make? What things worked? What things didn't work? And now I put a new plan together. But this plan is going to be more tailored towards my goal, because when you set a goal, you're not really going to know exactly what is going to take to achieve the goal. You're going to have an idea, maybe an assumption, but if you haven't achieved the goal, you don't know. So those first 21 days, those days are really just so you understand, okay, this is my goal, and you start taking action, getting in that vibe and seeing, okay, this is what it's going to take to achieve the goal. You know, you start to see, okay, you'll start having certain experiences that will give you an understanding, this is the kind of being you're going to have to become. And now you can reassess, you can decide. Which for me, when I set a goal, I don't give up. I don't give up. So for me, there is no give up. But the 21 days, I use those 21 days to reassess my goal, because you don't want to keep taking the same action over and over, and it may not be the right action. So after 21 days, you can look and say, okay, I did 21 days. That's a good enough amount of time to reassess. That's 3 weeks of taking specific actions, doing meditations, doing visualization, doing journal work for 21 days. You can look at that and say, okay, am I getting closer to my goal or not? You know, if you're not getting closer to your goal, or if you haven't achieved your goal, then there's something wrong with your actions. There's something wrong with your beliefs. There's something wrong with your mindsets, and you need to address them. And after those 21 days, you'll have a clear idea of the reality of if you were taking those consistent actions, right? Because you can't be bullshitting yourself. You have to be doing, you know, the necessary actions to achieve your goal. And guess what? These actions, guarantee you, are going to be outside of your comfort zone. But it's a commitment. It's a commitment. You tell yourself, I understand it's outside my comfort zone. I understand it's uncomfortable, but how bad do I want my goal? You know, that's why you got to write your why down. That's why you got to write down the feelings associated with the goal. You know, that's why you write down all your goals, and then you see that big goal, the one that stands out the most, the one that gets you excited, the one that makes you feel, you know, full of life. That's the goal you want to go after, because that's the one that is going to, you know, motivate you to keep moving forward and evolving and improving and growing, because that's what life is about. It's about evolving. It's about ascending. It's about, you know, becoming a better version of yourself. When you stop, you get complacent, you start dying. You know, you start getting worse. You start getting into depression and start doing weird shit. But when you have something to live for, that's when you're full of life. That's when you're full of energy. That's when you have confidence and power and strength and vigor. So understand, you know, if you want to manifest something that starts in the metaphysical world, it starts with your thought, starts with your idea, and you want to get that, you want to get what's in your head, what's in your heart, what's in your soul. You want to manifest that into the physical reality, right? And you can do that. You can do that. It is something that is possible, but it's a commitment that you have to make. It's a commitment. It's a decision. And once you make that commitment, once you make that decision, it's already done. All you have to do is persevere and decide that you will not give up. You will not make excuses. You will not allow negative thoughts, negative self-talk, all of that stuff to deter you or bring you down, right? That's a test. It's a challenge to see how bad you want a result. How bad do you want to create this condition? How bad do you want to achieve your goals? You know, those doubts come up. I'm not going to lie to you. I have doubts too. You know, sometimes there's this negative self-talk in my head, but I don't listen to it, because that's not me. I know who I am. I'm the version that says I can do it. I'm the one that says it's possible. I'm the one that says I can make it happen. I'm the one that says no excuses. right? That the other guy that's talking in my head, I don't know who the hell that is, but I just laugh at him. I'm like, yo, you can be a failure, you can be a loser. I'm not. I'm gonna make shit happen. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna take action. I'm gonna, meditate. I'm gonna work on my metaphysical. I'm gonna do the actions in the physical world. I'm gonna get out my comfort zone. I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna reassess my goal. I'm gonna keep moving towards my goal until it is achieved. If you set a big goal, don't expect it to be easy. Like, look around. When you say, okay, I want, let's say you use the number scale for women. I want a 9 out of 10, or I want a 10 out of 10 woman, right? That's not the norm. Most people do not have a 9 out of 10 woman, a 10 out of 10 woman. So guess what? There's a reason for that. Because it's not easy. There's a certain beingness that's required that you have to become in order to attract that kind of woman, right? And most people are not willing to do what is necessary to become that being. That's why they settle. That's why they compromise, because it's too hard. It's too difficult. They don't, they're afraid of tension. They're afraid of challenge. They're afraid of adversity, right? They don't want to deal with it. They rather just stay in their comfort zone. And those kind of guys, I stay away from those guys, because that complacent mindset, that low vibration is contagious. I don't want none of that, right? I don't want no leeches around me, bro. I get around people that are trying to make shit happen, right? If somebody is doubting you, somebody's hating on you, whatever, cut them off, because that's negative energy and it could seep in, right? Even if you're a strong man who's grounded in his masculinity and knows what he's doing, that negativity can still seep in. Don't allow it to seep in. Have boundaries. Have principles, have values, have standards. And if people don't meet your standards, then kick them to the curb. Kick them to the curb, man. Because they're just gonna try to bring you down. You can only help those that want to be helped, right? So first they have to start to see, you know what, man, I'm making excuses. You know what, man, I'm doubting myself. You know what, man, you be a role model so they can see that. So they can see that they're full of shit. By you stepping up and handling your shit, people will admire that. They will respect it, right? And those who don't admire it, don't respect it, then too bad for them. They're just gonna have to be, they're just gonna have to, be complacent and just settle and have a mediocre or even, lower than mediocre life. And that's just what it is. But I'm not here to do that. Life is precious. You're here for a short period of time. You might as well do the best that you can with what you were given, the cards that you were given, and do the best that you can. There are some unique qualities that you have that you may be hiding, that you might not be showing the world, right? And there's women out there that are looking for a specific kind of man, and that specific kind of man may be you. But they're not looking for a weak man. That's the thing you gotta understand. They're not like, if I start acting weak and have my head down and talking really quiet and shy, no girl is gonna like me. You see what I'm saying? No matter how good I look or how much muscles I have or whatever, if I have no confidence, if I have my head down, if I'm negative, if I'm, seeking validation, if I have women on a pedestal, if I'm making excuses, no girl is gonna want to have nothing to do with me. But you see, when I walk around with confidence, when I see myself as a king, a sexy beast, when I see myself as powerful, when I respect myself, make sure my hygiene's on point, make sure, I'm looking good, smelling good, make sure that I'm in shape, make sure I'm healthy, make sure that I'm handling my shit as a man, make sure I'm on my purpose, make sure that I have integrity, and I'm a man of my word means something. That's when women start noticing you, and they start wanting to be submissive and feminine around you and follow you and allow you to be a masculine man that leads, right? They'll do whatever you say when you're powerful and strong and you have conviction. When you are, weak and making excuses and, doubting yourself and limiting beliefs here and can't do it and blaming others and all that shit. Yeah, of course they're going to try you. Of course they're going to disrespect you. Of course they're going to treat you like shit because you're treating yourself like shit. It starts with you, man. It starts with your core. It starts with your beliefs. It starts with, you stepping up, knowing, having a goal and going after it 110% and not letting anybody stop you, doing whatever it takes. As I said, I gave you the steps on how I do it, how I manifest. So go ahead, take these steps, go and do it. But if you're looking for mentorship, if you're looking for guidance, support, accountability, I understand that going after these big goals and you know, achieving success with women is not an easy thing. I understand that because I went through it myself. I know. So that's why now I'm offering support. I'm offering guidance. I'm offering accountability. So if you're looking for that, let me know. I have a program, okay? It's a coaching program where I literally coach you every single day and help you achieve a specific goal that you want to achieve in your dating life. Whatever it is, if there's a specific type of woman you want to attract, I will make sure you attract that girl, right? As long as you commit, because I'm committed to helping you, so you have to be committed to your goal. That means the idea of giving up, the idea of it not happening, you eliminate that from your mind, from your thoughts. It's either you're gonna hit the goal or you're gonna die trying. That is the mentality you have to have. And that's how you get the goal. Once you get to that point, my dating life did not change until I got to the point where I said, enough is enough. I'm sick and tired of being this weak version of myself that doesn't get results. This weak version of myself that has to look at other people getting women and other people being successful, and I just have to sit back and wish it was me. I got tired of that shit. And I started doing something about it. So if you'd like support, let me know. I'll give you the details. This is not an expensive program. It's $197 per month. $197 per month, and I'm holding you accountable, and I'm coaching you, right? I'm showing you the exact steps you need to take to achieve the exact results you want, right? We're focusing on you becoming grounded as a man, grounded in your masculinity. This is going to improve your dating life. It's going to improve the money you make. It's going to improve your influence. It's going to improve your ability to create a social circle. It's going to improve your whole life. Is going to change when you become more grounded in your masculinity and develop this unbreakable confidence, right? Where nothing can touch you, nothing can stop you, right? This is a beingness that you can manifest, that you can attract into yourself and start, creating the life, literally start creating the life of your dreams. You no longer want to dream anymore. You no longer want to go to sleep. You want to stay up all day because you've created a life that you love, that you enjoy. So if you're interested, like I said, it's $197 per month, right? $197 per month to change your life. All right, so send me a private message if you're interested. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.